Hello everyone and welcome back to Clark Sports Cards. Today we're going to open up a little bit of 2022 Bowman Draft. I meant to open up this weekend, but was a little bit busy with, New Year's and everything like that, which I hope everybody on the channel had a great New Year's and looking forward to some excellent 2023. So what a better way to start off the new year than opening up a little bit of Bowman Draft. Bowman Draft is one of my favorite products that come out every year. The only bad thing about it is it's always hobby. So, as you know, I rip a lot of retail on the channel. Don't rip a lot of hobby. Every now and then I do when it's price comparison to retail, which as of, a couple of years or 2 or 3 years, it wasn't. Now it's starting to come down a little bit. Retail's starting to go up, so they're starting to meet a little bit, getting a lot closer. But Bowman Draft is always hobby only. So, normally what I do is I buy a bunch of lights, get into drafts, get into packs, or maybe a couple breaks here and there, just trying to pull some good teams and stuff like that. I'm a big proponent of draft. I always think some of the heavier hitters come out of draft, but it's just so expensive this year. Holy crap. I was able to grab one of these Bowman draft boxes. I think I got 3 at my local LCS. They roughly run about $135 for a light box. The only bad thing about it is you don't get many autos out of it. I think it's about 1 out of every 14 or 15 of these is when you plan on getting an auto. So it's kind of hard to pull an auto out of it, not like the jumbo where you get 3 and the super jumbo where you get 5. The number card's a little bit harder to hit in this as well. Not real bad, but normally you'll see on this, if you get an auto, that's great. But you're normally going to get 1 or 2 number cards. I've seen some with 3, seen some with 1, but it seems like you always get at least 1 in this. So I'm hoping we're going to pull some of the bigger hitters in here, like, of course, everybody's following Jackson Holiday. I like Kumar Rocker for a pitcher, which everybody's aware of. You got Tamara Johnson, Elijah Green, Brooks Lee, Gavin Cross, Kevin Parada, Josh Young, Zach Neto, Jet Williams. Some of the others, Cole Young, Mikey Romero is one that I'm really focusing on a little bit. I think he's kind of a little underrated as well, even though he is kind of a good player towards the end of the second one. But one of the sleepers I picked, it was picked 40th overalls for the Dodgers. I don't know why, but I always gravitate towards catchers. I don't know why, and they're hard to produce good players, catchers are, but I think Dalton Rushing, he freaking crushed it. Louisville, 8 home runs. In the minors, 8 home runs, 404 batting average, and he's 21.8 years old. So he's semi-young, and he's got a low strikeout rate as well, like 16%. So that's one of my sleepers, but it's later on, like towards the second round a little bit. But he is a catcher, so we know how the theory is with catchers and how hard they are to prove themselves. I was a big proponent of Joey Bart, which the verdict is still out on Bart, but he's not produced what I thought he would do. So, but I still got a lot of his cards still. Still hoping for the best. So, Bowman Draft, a little bit about odds. We'll throw the back of it up a little bit. You can take a look at the box a little bit. As you can see, down at the very bottom, and is your autos and super refractors in there. So black and white railways, 1 out of 194. So basically 1 out of 19.4 boxes, right? If you look at it like that. So just a little bit on the odds, a little bit. So we're hoping we still get some of the better ones out. This is going to be a little bit longer video than just ripping a couple blasters, because we've got a lot of packs here to go through. So should be 10 packs in there with 16 cards per pack. So 160 cards. You get a lot of cards. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, just throw the base paper away. Well, to be honest with you, they're idiots. Base paper graded PSA 10 actually sells for a decent little amount. So all these people and channels that don't look and even flip over and don't even look at the base, to me, they're idiots, because the value is still there. So there's Gabriel Hughes right there for Colorado. And we're basically looking for our first a little bit. There's Olivares there, third base. There's Eddie Leonard, Cantara, pitcher, Mason Barnett. So any pitcher just about, you kind of just almost skip over. Jacob Melton right there, outfielder. Where do you come out from, Jacob? I don't remember much about you. 64th overall, so okay. Blackjack cards. I'm not a fan of the blackjack cards. I think it's just a mundane insert a little bit, but yeah, there's Colson Montgomery right there. So everybody's kind of up on Colson Montgomery. So we'll set that right there. And our refractor is Drew Gilbert. So that's pretty good. Not too bad. Drew Gilbert right there. I think he was in the first round. Yep, 28th overall right there. So not a bad one. First round pick for the Stros right there, Drew Gilbert. We'll set that out to the side a little bit. That's one of the cards we was after. No numbers in this first pack, but we'll just kind of go through here a little bit. Jacob Melton again there, and Mason Bennett. So kind of the same thing there, but we did get a first round pick of Drew Gilbert right there. Not a bad little player right there. Like I said, played for Tennessee, outfielder. So here we go. Next pack. All right, we'll flip her around a little bit. Get some of the, we got a ray wave in this one, so hopefully it'll be a first card. Let me put the camera down just a bit so we can get the picture on there a little bit. There we go. All right. All right. Ben Joyce there. Snelling, DeSantos, Henry Williams, Curtis Mead. He was a first in Bowman. Lewis Menza right there. These got some scratches on them a little bit. There's Austin Hendrick. No scratches on that. I got a first Bowman here picture. Vierling, Yohinski Noel. Another good little prospect. We got a first and a picture. Tristan Vierling again. So it seems like you get like some dupes even in the same pack. We come like in a little run there a little bit. We'll put him in the back just because he is a refractor. We'll turn it over here. Looks like we got another picture for our ray wave. So, but it is a first. Reggie Crawford's not a bad little player. He was, where was he at? 30th overall. Yep. Drew Baker, Yohinski Noel, and Jake Bennett. Jake Bennett's our ray wave national pitcher. Let's see where he come at. 45th overall. Not too bad. Jake Bennett. We'll put him in the back here just because he is a ray wave on it, and he is a first. So, all right, go to the next pack. Nothing quite astonishing yet, but a lot of packs to go. So here we go. All right. Every time I see Orioles, I'm always hoping for, you know who, Holiday. There's a back-to-back Orioles. One of them being first and not the one we're looking for. Corey Phillips, Harry Ford, and our chrome is Brady House. Good little player, supposed to be coming up not too long. Drew Baker, and our first year, Connor Phillips. And Jet Williams is our Invicta. Usually get about one of these per box or whatever. Same thing in a hobby. Usually get about one, something like that. But old Jet Williams, shortstop, high schooler. Should say right at the end of the middle of the first round. You have 14th overall. Right there he is for the Mets. Jet Williams, shortstop, right out of high school. Signed for the Mets. So definitely put him out there. That's a good one. Polino is our last refractor. It's not a first, so we won't highlight him that much. Jay Allen, Jake Bennett, and Lennar. So everybody said this is batter heavy, you know, and I swear it's not. It's about 50-50. Is it, you know, have you seen worse? Yes. Seen a lot of pictures before, and hardly any position players, and they say this is heavy position. No, not in draft. It's about 50-50. It's not as easy. I mean, you see a lot of pitchers in first, it seems like. McKenzie right there. There's Walter Ford, another pitcher. Lamar King Jr., don't know about him. Where's he at? 120th. So. Robert Hassel, another first. Still no color yet. Ryan Ritter, right there. His name's 116. I'm thinking somebody else. Cole Phillips. Another blackjack card there of Mason Barnett and Gavin Krause. That's not bad. So we'll put that up here. We've got a refractor first. Come on. Connor Phillips. Another refractor first. We do have a ray wave, though, in the back. So let's go ahead and peek out. No first on that one. But that's Colson Montgomery. I got high ups on him. Everybody does. Colson Montgomery's not a bad one. We'll put him in the back here. Let's see what we got paper-wise. Brenner, Cannon, and Murphy. So nobody that we're highlighting yet. So almost halfway through. Actually, this is the halfway point right here. So let's see if we can get some color out of this. It seems like we got some type of color in this one, maybe. All right, Dylan Ray, right there first. That's about. There's Jet Williams right there again. About time we get Marco Luciano to be coming up in. We'll set him up there, just even if he is paper. First, Hayden Dunhurst. Now, he was up a little bit higher. Nope, 175. Chase DeLauder. Chase DeLauder, one of our people on our Discord that we talk to a lot. That's his relative, Chase DeLauder, right there. This is a sky blue. Sky blues are not numbered, but we're still going to put him up there. Heir apparent, Josh Young. Nice. We'll set that up here. Brady House refractor, not a first though. Nice. We'll set that in the back. And our Ray Wave is Curtis Mead. Got a lot of his first and actually Ray Waves, but oh, that's kind of weird. Look at this line that goes across this Ray Wave. Do you see it? It's like a brake line in it. It's almost like you see some of the package where you rip a piece of the cellophane off. That's almost what it looks like right there. Kind of weird looking, but it's not a first, so it's not too bad. Of course, we don't want any of our cards looking, you know, damaged or problems printing or whatever. So we're at the halfway point. 5 more packs to go. Let's see what we can get. Come on. See some color. A little bit of color be nice here. There's another Jet Williams. So back-to-back Jet Williams. Why couldn't that be Jackson Holiday even in paper? Or Ben Joyce. Raphael Caneda. Kumar Rocker. He was actually drafted last year and didn't sign. I think it was the Mets maybe that signed him last year, or tried to sign him last year that drafted. And we have got another. Who we got here? Position player. Oh, I don't know about Sonny here. Let's see when Sonny was drafted. 148. Throws right. First baseman. All right, we'll put him in the back because he is a refractor. Another Connor Phillips. Jordan Beck's not bad, but bam. All right, 4 more packs to go. We need something. No Elijah Green, no nothing yet. Come on. There's Jordan Lawler. Christopher, Eric. We'll get into our chrome, so let's go to our paper. Dylan Beavers, outfielder. Getting all the Orioles, not the person we want. Tamar Johnson. The 3rd pick overall. High schooler, very young individual. 18, 4th overall, as you can see. Was only like 18, 19 years old, something like that, like almost 19. Had a kind of very fast, not much power to him. So, but second base shortstopper. We'll put him up there in paper. Warning Bernabel. Jacob Miller. We get some repeats here. Josh Young, that's not bad. Second baseman for Detroit. Come out of Texas Tech. Nice one right there. Set him in front of that. Troy Milton. William Diaz. I think he was in Chroma last year. First, Padres, pitcher. Let's go. 15th overall. 15th overall. Pitcher, though, so we'll set him back here in the back because it is a refractor. 3 more to go. Still have not seen 1 numbered card yet. And like I said, I was hoping if I got 2 numbered cards, I'd be happy. We're kind of pushing the limits now. JD, prospect cards for age. Seems like we're always getting that. There he is. Mikey Romero. Mikey, like Mikey. 24th overall. Red Sox. I think that was a good pick. Old Mikey. He come in through, what did he come in through? Mikey come in through the, he's real young, like 19 years old as well. Bat 304 in the minors. Pretty good strikeout, pretty low strikeout rate, shortstop. So, nice little, there, we'll put him up there. Eddie Leonard there, Contreras, Hoop. Trey Limpscomb, 3rd base. Don't know about him. 84th overall. Eric Brown Jr., 27th overall, shortstop for the Padres. Volpe, refractor first, Kansas City Royals. Who we got here? Dylan Dunhurst, 175. Cardinals catcher. Excuse me, Royals catcher. And we got a Ray Wave here, not a first. Angel Martinez. Angel Martinez, free agent. We'll put him in the back here because it's our Ray Wave. I think we're out of Ray Waves now. We might have 1 more. Jackson Cheerio. And Zach Neto. 13th overall, old Zach Nito. He played in Double A this year already. So he's a little older, about 22 years old, but still batted right at 300 in the minors. So could be coming up maybe this year, possibly, you know, if he starts to continue to do what he's doing. He had like 5 home runs, 5 stolen bases. He's a good all-around player in the minors this year. All right, so we got a number card here, but it's going to be a sky blue. First, who is it going to be? Dylan Ray out of 499. 499, 108. Our first number, paper. So that might be the only one we get. I'm hoping we get a chrome paper. Let's see. Logan Tanner, Curtis Mead, Martinez, Jordan Beck, outfielder. Same thing, 30th overall, 38 overall, right there at the end of the first round. Maybe a compensatory pick, something like that. Don't remember that guy. Reggie Crawford. There's another Reggie Crawford right there, not numbered. Here apparent. Nice card. Look in there. Cabrera. Zach Veen there. Brooks Lee. Brooks Lee was kind of young. Yeah, 8th overall. I remember that. Brooks Lee. He also played in Double A as well this year. 22 years old. Almost the exact same as Zach Nito. You know, same power, same promise, shortstop. So could see him up this year as well. So nice little card there. We'll put him up there. Furman. No. So we've got one pack to go. Only got one paper numbered, which is kind of almost like typical. Like I said, you're going to get one, maybe two. So I've got one more Ray Wave here. Salas. Phillips. Ford. Come on. Last chrome run. Owen Murphy. Alvarez. Ooh, we have got a gold there, it looks like. We're going to save that bad boy. Ben Joyce, pitcher. 89th overall, pitcher. Refractor. Ray Wave is a first. It is an Oriole. It is an Oriole. And look at that. Boom. Jackson Holiday. That's going to be the hit so far. For sure. Ray Wave, Jackson Holiday. So if you're going to get him in light box, that's the one to get right there. Yes, that made the box right there. Helped out a lot anyway. Now, rushing, there's the guy. There he is. What I'm after. I want to see him in some chrome. 40th overall. That's one of my sleeper right there. Let's see what happens to him. So now, we have got a gold. Is it going to be a first? Come on, be a first. Does not look like a first. And the way his hat's up there, he's either swinging or he's pitching. Robert Hassel. All right. He was one of the chase cards. 8th overall in 2020. And this is 26 out of 75. 75. So I don't know if this is the yellow or gold. But this is out of 75. I'll have to do a little research on that. But still not a bad card. Robert Hassel. A lot of promise on that bad boy. So overall, that last pack saved a lot. Because we got these two hits out of the last pack. A gold out of 75 and a Jackson Holiday, which is the hit of the box probably. And one of the youngers, 19 years old. Everybody knows, batting right around 300 in the minors. Considered to be elite talent. Very low strikeout rates. And very good with his strikeout to walk ratio. Very good. Strikes out a lot less than he does walk. A lot less. So it makes good contact and still got decent power and stuff like that as he develops a little bit. So, yes, we got him. So, definitely the two hits right there. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the channel. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. If you haven't already tuned into the channel, do breaks and other stuff like that here on the channel. About once every 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. Just something to have fun a little bit. Cheap breaks that we do here. Everybody's more than welcome to join in. So, thanks everybody for stopping in. Y'all keep on ripping. Clark Sports Cards out.